This vlog is not about me today.
It's about me.
Did that look good that time? Alright.
Yeah.
Good. Alright, if that's as high as that goes. Although it'll probably make us the same height though. If you do.
Yeah.
Alright, now I just gotta think about what I was, I focused so hard today on getting that first thing done, I forgot what I was. So basically, if you're new to this channel, you don't know who this is. Introduce yourself.
I'm Nevin.
That's Nevin. I met Nevin when I was performing at his Safe Grad high school graduation party. Everybody all night while I was there, like the first, I don't know, first 20, 30 minutes I was there, first couple of groups I performed for, every time I said, hey, I'm the magician tonight, somebody would go, oh, do you know Nevin? And it just kept happening, and then eventually, about, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes into my night, I noticed just a dude just kind of hanging towards the back of a crowd, watching, enjoying what I'm doing, but not watching the same way that, and when you're a magician, you can always tell when someone else is a magician. And I was like, you Nevin? He's like, yeah, I'm Nevin. Like, I've been hearing about you. Nevin is an aspiring professional magician, currently sophomore in college.
Junior.
You're a junior this year?
I've been a junior this year.
Why did I think you were a sophomore?
Because you thought I was a sophomore back in the other Magicians with Fidget Spinners vlog.
Right. Okay, you're a junior in college. Good. I know him really well. You're going to college here in Connecticut, though. That's why you guys who do follow the channel saw Nevin a lot over the summer in the vlogs, but you haven't seen him much this fall because he's back at school. How's that going, by the way? Great. So, studying. What we're doing today, the whole goal of this video, the whole goal of today, is to get Nevin to do successfully his first ever stand-up magic show. So you want to talk a little bit about this event?
So this event, I just got a message today, so we were expecting 100 people, it's going to be 50 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be
just 50 people?
50 people this time.
That's better.
Yeah, because I'm doing a half-hour walk-around, which, so I don't know, if you don't know what walk-around is I'm going to be walking from group to group for a half hour doing some close-up magic for them. And then after that, I've got the half-hour stand-up show, so I'm gonna be doing that for a group of 50 people.
That's a good. That's actually a much more manageable group, especially for your first time ever doing a stand-up show. So the kind of theme of today's vlog, video, whatever this is all about kind of finishing, putting the final touches, getting him ready, and then actually doing it. So I'm gonna be going with Nevin to the gig. Which hopefully will be helpful. First, I'm gonna film, so he starts to get some promotional video, some footage to cut into a promo video. Hopefully, having me there will be helpful. Like I actually don't know from your perspective if it feels like it's gonna be helpful or if you feel nervous or both.
I just feel like when I'm doing what I'm doing, I feel like I'm not even gonna really be giving you notice because you're just going to be standing there with the camera and all my focus is going to be on what I'm doing and what's in my hands.
That's what it should be.
And how the people are reacting as opposed to like, you're watching too.
Yeah,
so.
Actually, like you just said, because I'll be filming you, I think that'll be easier for you to ignore the fact that I'm there because I'm not just there watching. That I'm actually there just kind of filming and kind of hiding behind the camera. Those of you who follow the channel, you've seen me twice, I think, in the last 2 weeks, at least briefly, with Nevin. I've been meeting up with him specifically to get him ready for tonight, for this gig. But, backtracking a second, last night you had another first, which is your first time doing a restaurant gig doing magic.
Yeah, it went really well. So, there are things to remember when you're doing restaurant magic is people are going to say no. Like, I walked up in there and I wasn't really expecting people to say no. And the first 2 tables I went up to, people were like, no, I don't want to see magic. And I was like, okay.
I think that's the only thing I forgot to talk you through in all the talks that we've done getting you ready for that was that what to do if somebody says no. Actually, I don't know what you ended up doing, but for me it's actually very easy when somebody says no. I go, well, thanks very much, enjoy your evening, and I move to the next table.
I did that exact thing.
There's
like just enjoy your meals and then enjoy your night.
It's not like if you're doing a show with your name on the board or they bought a ticket to come see Brian Miller's magic show or Nevin's magic show. They're just there for the event and you happen to be there hired by the people who are running it. So they didn't come out just to see you.
Well, I think that's a big thing too, is that they're not going out to see magic.
Yeah.
They're going out, when I was there, like, they're going out to get food. They're going out to eat. So they really don't even know anybody's going to be coming up to their table to be like, hey, would you like to see literally anything? You could be juggling. They would have no idea.
Yeah.
And then while I was out there, I kind of figured out what tricks worked and what tricks didn't, and what like presentational scripting worked and what didn't, which I found was more important than the tricks.
I'm really, really glad that it went well, that you learned all that. We have now filmed for 20 minutes. The entire video today is going to be probably 12 at most.
Yep.
So, and we have another 6 hours of things that we're going to be doing today. So I think we're going to call... All right, we got some real work to do.
Yep.
I don't know why we're at Dollar General, but Nevin said he needs, I was about to say cherries, that's not why we're here. You also need cherries. What do you need here?
Cherries.
I don't know what he needs
What's
here. He
mine?
said he needs something here. Magicians always need something at Dollar General. I don't know why.
Let's go.
Now, tell me again why you need cherries.
I'm gonna be putting the needles in the cherries.
You're gonna be putting the... He's eating needles and he's not eating cherries.
I don't want to pay $5.99 for one cherry. So cherries come in a jar too, though?
I've never seen cherries come in.
Never seen cherries in a jar?
You want to go look for cherries in a jar? That would be in a different section. These? That little cologne at your store is
$3.
$3. I was just telling Nevin that I used to, in college, I used to get these as samplers in every store, and that's how for years I could afford cologne even when I couldn't afford it. I can't believe that's $3. The world has changed very much.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hello. Nevin's doing a really, really good job so far. He's meeting with the people who booked him and chatting them up and getting a feel for the room. We already had one potential problem in the microphone. They didn't have a way at this venue, at this restaurant, for us to plug in a wireless microphone, a headset microphone, or a clip-on microphone into the system, but we had a plan B ready for that, so he's got a thing that kind of sits around his neck. It's mine, I'm letting him borrow it for the day, that sits around his neck so we can use a handheld wireless mic and sit it right in there. So far, so good. It's learning. It's learning. So, how you feeling?
No comment.
People seated up there are going to get a fascinating view of your show. All the secrets.
Mr. Nevin Sanchez.
They're volunteers. You know, you guys come on, please. You're like, I want to volunteer. Come on. No, you don't want to.
Okay, so we lost a lot of time there. It's late now. It's almost 11 o'clock. After the event, we went out, got a quick bite to eat, just kind of did a recap on everything from the show. But thoughts?
It's done. I did it.
It's done.
You know?
Did it? The success of tonight is that he got through the show. There were some things that didn't work. There were some things that you didn't expect, but a lot of the things you didn't expect, you covered for, which was good. And that's all you can hope for on your first time ever doing a stand-up show, is just getting through it.
And they loved it too. Like, you
They
know,
did.
Overall, there was everybody, like, they came up to me, they're like, oh, that was amazing. What a great show. And, you know, that's all I could really hope for.
Yeah, and that was one of those where literally you just said right before we started filming, you said, they loved it, I didn't.
Yeah,
right? Which is for me a very familiar feeling, that idea of having just done a show and I'll come off of a show even these days. Sometimes I'll come off and I'll just go, ugh. And then 2 days later I'll get glowing feedback, testimonial from a client who's like, everybody loved it and and then I get rebooked, and I think they were thrilled with it. I think you should consider this a big success, and I also think it's getting late, so we should probably wrap this up. You still have adrenaline in you?
No.
You're on the come down now, right?
I'm down. But like, I'll throw out some music and just get it back up.
Bounce on the way home to some
Hamilton.
Some Hamilton. All right. Well, catch you guys some other time. I don't know. Always remember, our world is a shared experience. Have a good night. You beat me to it. No. I think we're gonna call. I don't know. I can't do what he just did. That's a generational gap right there. If I do that, I'm gonna feel like an idiot.
All right, so you bend your arm and then you extend the other. Yep, there you go. It's kind of like you're about to sneeze, like, yep.
Dabbing, right?
Yep, dabbing.